rejected twice from 116K, and now we just fell below 114K. With Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow, will this be what the bears need in order to regain momentum? Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, I'm just reading the charts. Alright guys, it's about 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. The price of Bitcoin is currently at 113,800, and we start off here with the monthly chart. This closes in about 3 days and 5 hours. Right now we just have a big indecisive candle here. It's a little bit red. Stochastics look like they want to roll over. We are far away from the 21 moving average at $85,608. We'll have to check back on this to see exactly how we close. There's still some time for Bitcoin to make a major move up if possible. Now on the weekly chart, we close with tweezer bottoms, so this is bullish after closing with tweezer tops not too long ago. The 21 moving average is at 113,422. We're not too far away from there. We're starting to test it. We're trying to do double bottom here on the stochastics RSI, but I don't know, this looks a little bit shaky. This is possible that we could even roll over again. Things are not looking too good. We have to stay above this 21 moving average. Depending what happens on tomorrow's meeting will change that direction of Bitcoin, whether we go up or whether we go down. So tomorrow's going to be very important. We head over to the 3-day chart. We can see that the stochastics RSI are on the way up, but we still have not been able to regain the 21 moving average with strength here. On the 2-day chart, same thing. We're starting to go up, but we still cannot get above this 21 moving average. Now on the daily chart, we did this beautiful double bottom here. We made it up to about 116,400 or so, but after this green candle, look at this, we closed a bearish hammer here, and today we're starting to close another bearish hammer. These two wicks show that we do not have the strength to continue going back up. With the stochastics being toppy here, this shows that we could really roll over pretty fast. The 21 moving average is at 112,116. Jerome Powell says something wrong tomorrow, we could easily dump back down and test this 200 moving average at $109,094, and all of a sudden we're below 110K. Now I have a speculation that this could end up being some type of inverted head and shoulder, where this is the left shoulder, this is the head. If we dip down, even if we touch the 200 moving average, if we can make it back up from there, that could create the right shoulder, and then we could make it back up and test the all-time high. Let's see if that ends up happening. We head over to the other time frames. The 22-hour chart is toppy. This is showing me that we're probably going to roll over. We never got above really this 200 moving average with a closing candle. This is showing me resistance here. This is not good. 12-hour chart, we're rolling over as well. Same thing, cannot get over the 200 moving average. On the 8-hour chart, we're already rolling over. We got above the 200 moving average, but now we're testing it. The RSI is also pointing down. If we can't stay above this 200 moving average, we must stay above this 21 moving average, but that's already at 111,788. As long as we could stay above 110,000, then we could still be in that play between 110K and 120K. But if we lose 110K, I think we might be going lower this time. On the 4-hour time frame, the stochastics are starting to reset. This might be the savior that can help us stay above. Now we finally did get above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour, which is a big time frame for me, but we never did it with strength. Here we tested it, we came back up, we wicked twice, and now we're testing it again. The 21 moving average looks like it does want to cross the 200 moving average. If we could ride this 21 moving average up and separate ourselves from the 200 moving average, then we have a good shot to continue being bullish. But if we end up crossing down and we lose a 200 and the 21 moving average, unfortunately I feel like maybe on this daily chart I had showed you guys before, we have a possible head and shoulder pattern. We negated it, but we never got higher than this head. So as long as we're below this head and shoulder pattern could still be in play. And as you can see, this shoulder here is at 117. We could easily just roll over here, make a right shoulder, and then boom, we're down to like 90K. So this is a possibility. So if we cannot hold on the 4-hour chart above this 200 moving average, the probability of that happening is very high. Now if we head over to the 1-hour time frame, look, we're rolling over. We already lost a 21, we lost a 50. We're trying to stay alive here on the 80 moving average. The 200 moving average is at 111,380. We have to stay above that. And on the 15-minute chart, we're kind of trying to do a double bottom here. The RSI is pointing up, but look, we already lost all the moving averages here. This is starting to get bearish. If we take a look at the 30-minute chart, the next line of defense is 200 moving average at 113,187, and we lose that. 45-minute chart is at 111,990, and then we're going to be going for that 1-hour chart. If that ends up happening, it's not going to be good. This usually happens though when Jerome Powell is about to speak the day before. People are very indecisive, so we might have a down day today. Tomorrow things might be very volatile. It really all depends on what happens in tomorrow's meeting. He's going to dictate the direction. If he's he's bearish, then we're going to dump. If he's bullish, then we might see a spark back up. But let's see what ends up happening tomorrow. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it on the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.